What's good, everybody? It's your boy Sports PSP in the building. I want to talk about yesterday's game between the Washington Commanders and the Chicago Bears. Washington won the game 12-7. Neither offense played particularly well, neither Carson Wentz nor Justin Fields. To be honest with you, even though some would say that the Commanders won this game more than the Bears, some would say that, but I think it was more bad Bears than good Commanders. Justin Fields, let me just be honest, he deserves a lot of blame for yesterday's loss. I didn't think he played well, particularly overall. He could have scored more than one touchdown. I mean, there were plenty of opportunities in the red zone for Chicago, and unfortunately, they couldn't capitalize. You know, one of those interceptions he threw was in the red zone. That was batted. The other one, he had a tight end wide open in the end zone, and he overthrew it. And then 4th and goal, I thought he could have dumped it off to the running back, but still, Mooney could have made up with the catch on 4th and goal. That was still a catchable ball. Unfortunately, Mooney couldn't finish with the catch, and Washington won the game 12-7. A lot of people have asked me what are my thoughts or opinions with Ron Rivera of what he had to say about Carson Wentz. Ron Rivera, if I'm not mistaken, he was asked a question on why teams within the NFC East are farther ahead from Washington, and Ron Rivera's response was quarterback. Of course, taking a shot at Carson Wentz. Now, he did later retract that position. He apologized to Carson Wentz and to the team. Did I really have a problem with what Ron Rivera had to say about Carson Wentz? Honestly, no, because I've said it all along. I was never a fan to begin with Carson Wentz in the first place. I didn't want him. Even though Carson Wentz has done some good things, passing yards, he does have 10 touchdowns, but he also had 6 interceptions. And prior to the game last night against Chicago, he was sacked third most sacks in the NFL with just 20. Carson Wentz is what he is. And I also said, if it didn't work out for him in Indianapolis, there's no way it's going to work out for him in Washington. I've said that. He had every opportunity in Indianapolis to flourish, and for whatever reason, it failed. So I don't expect really much in Washington to begin with. I just hope for Washington's sake, even though they won last night, and that's fine and all, I would be more happy if they would just tank the entire season. Just tank the entire season. Try putting yourselves in the best position possible to get a high draft pick, whether Bryce Young, CJ Stroud, if you want to go for defense with Will Anderson, or if you want to go with offensive line, because that's where the Washington Commanders could desperately need some help other than those other areas. Offensive line would definitely be a necessity. But I just wish Washington would just tank for the rest of the season. I'm just tired of this franchise. I'm just tired of this organization. And especially with the owner, Dan Snyder, I just can't take it anymore. So for last night's game, my take was it was a bad, sloppy game on offense. It was a little better than what we saw the previous week between the Indianapolis Colts and the Denver Broncos. Only good thing to say about the Commanders and Bears game, it was great to see Brian Robinson play, given everything that happened to him. And we were able to see a couple of touchdowns. I thought we should have seen a lot more, just like I said about the Bears. Bears, it was more bad Bears to me. They failed on so many opportunities in the red zone, and they couldn't cash in. Justin Fields, I like him and all. I think he's athletic. He's got a big arm. But Chicago, their passing attack is just not that good. Offensively, they're good at really running the football. That's their strong suit on offense. Justin Fields has a lot of room to improve. So that's my take from it. Yes, I do think he needs to have another wide receiver or two. But in the end, there were some throws. There were certain opportunities that he missed. And that's on him. That can't just be on coaching. That can't just be on the other players. That's on him. The tight end, that was a great play call. And unfortunately, he couldn't just hit the tight end in that play in the red zone. So I'm going to put most of the blame on Justin Fields. for last night. But anyway, let me know in the comment section below. What do you guys think between the Washington Commanders and Chicago Bears game? Was it more good Commanders or bad Bears? Aside from that, it's your boy Sports PSP. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, and God bless.